taking breaks and stuff.
Think?
That's usually what happens when I sit on things.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Pop Gurus. Today we're going to be going over our top 3 binge-worthy shows.
For sure, you know, there's a lot of television out there, and this is the age we live in, where you can binge watch things, immediately without having to wait weeks.
Instant gratification.
That's right.
Everybody wants it.
So,
Kill a weekend and sit on the couch with a big screen TV and enjoy yourself.
and that seems to be the way that people are consuming things, whether it be Hulu, Netflix, Amazon,
HBO,
Go, Disney
whatever.
Plus, all these things. Nobody has time or energy to watch shows the way that they used to be watched. So, Andy, what are your top 3 binge-worthy TV shows?
Definitely have to put Breaking Bad. Is totally a binge-worthy show. It's a wonderfully written program. It runs 6-7 seasons.
Even still, you think Breaking Bad's still relevant for somebody who hasn't watched it?
Yeah, definitely.
I back that up.
It's shot beautifully. Like, my roommate started watching Breaking Bad just recently, and I threw on a couple episodes and watched with him, and it's still a great story. It just works so well. The characters are incredible.
Yeah.
You know.
It recently got
Bryan
a lot
Cranston
more
is-
people binging it for the first time and to re-binge it because
It's El Camino,
they came out with El Camino.
which was good. You know,
It was
it's
a
an
good
interesting world.
It was a bad movie, but an excellent episode of Breaking Bad that just happened to be an hour and a half long.
Right, yeah. So definitely that. I think a good comedy that actually just ended this year, Silicon Valley, I was a really big fan of. Comedic wise, the team is incredible. I mean, you have great comedians, Zach Woods, Kumail Nanjiani, TJ Miller's in the first 5 seasons.
Thomas Middleton. So everybody on that did a great job, with their characters. The story arc itself, in that tech world of this, in Silicon Valley, and kind of having that whole world, the pivoting through being a startup company and just working through the, legacy of Pied Piper, and it's, it got a little, it goes a little over the top, but it's a show, so I mean, it's it's
plus the longest dick joke in film history.
A lot of people say that it's the Big Bang Theory for actual nerds.
Yeah,
because a lot of nerds don't like Big Bang Theory because they don't like the way that nerds are portrayed in that show.
Well, that, and if you watch Big Bang Theory without a laugh track, it's not funny.
Wow, I mean, that's debatable.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it doesn't hit the same.
What's your number 1?
Number 1. So there's a lot of different ways to go with it, and
I mean, it's only been
a
video.
Right, yeah. I think Seinfeld really is still a great thing to binge. You can pick up and you could start at any random season. You can kind of watch them. There's not a lot of overarching continuity to
Absolutely
pay attention
none.
to. The characters are great. It's still kind of because it was the precursor almost to a reality TV setup. Everything's relatable still.
It's classic.
Still have those weird quirks, scenarios and everything else like that. Close talkers, low talkers. The highly regimented ordering process at a deli or whatever it is.
It's definitely a classic.
I think it works still.
Cool stuff. For me, this is a little bit harder because I'm not a big TV guy. I'm more into the movies, music, and games than the TV. I do watch TV, but I'd have to say First off, it's not out yet, but if you haven't seen it, go watch the first 2 seasons of Ozark. Amazing. I am definitely anticipating season 3, which will be out in March.
Yeah.
Ozark is amazing. Yeah. Go check it out.
It's great.
Definitely binge those. And I'm bringing it up because now's the perfect time to binge those. Get you ready for season 3. The next one for me would probably be on Disney Plus, The Imagineers. That's a good one to check out. I know it's short, but you could definitely watch that series over a weekend pretty easy. It's pretty cool for Disney fans like myself to get the kind of behind the scenes backstory on where it was, where it's going, and everything in between. Very well done series. And then my number one, this, I can't believe I'm even about to say this, but
I can.
That Urkel show.
Yeah, no. It's got to be Live PD. I can't get enough of Live PD. I can't get enough of it. It's addictive.
It's like Cops, right?
Yeah, it's Cops, but way better than Cops. I don't know necessarily what makes it better than Cops, but it is. I was a huge fan of Cops growing up, and Live PD, man, it's just every Friday night. Well, I think it's multiple times a week, but I typically watch it on Friday nights, and
Isn't it like
I tune in to
from
see
5 to 9 on
Yeah,
TV.
it's like a
They just
block.
do a
Yeah.
block
Oh yeah,
of it.
yeah.
That's the old school binge. That's how we
Yeah.
used to binge things.
Yeah.
Like, when you get home from school and you'd watch like 6 hours of Saved by the Bell because it was on like 3 different channels.
Right.
Like,
Well, I got to see what's crazy going on. I mean, they're in multiple different police departments, and you got the crazy. If you really look at it, like every department they're in has like one kind of thing they deal with a lot. So, when they're going to Richland, South Carolina, you're going to see a particular kind of crazy, and I don't know. It's like watching a train wreck. I like it, Billy.
so for me, the first one would be Succession. It's a drama on HBO. Brian Cox is like the patriarch of this family that he's supposed to be stepping aside, and it's very much like who is going to succeed him in this
Right.
company.
Yeah, I've seen
And
the
they're
trailers
all
on that.
just jerks. Like it's like
And this is current.
yeah, this is currently going on now. They just finished season 1, I believe, but binge watch season 1. It's so good. It's so like they do things in that show that like you would never expect. Like it's not a by the numbers cookie cutter drama. Like it's very all over the place. It's really good. For a comedy that's also current is Schitt's Creek. It's on Netflix. It's Eugene Levy. His family loses all their money and has to like move to this small town that they still own because they bought it as a joke because it was called Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Eugene Levy's always great. The whole family, I can't think of any of the actors in it, but they're all really funny and their interactions are great. They're all really dumb and rich, and that's always funny to poke fun at. Dumb rich people who don't know what to do with their money or don't know how to handle their money or anything like that. And then the classic for me that will always hold up, and it's my original binge. It's it's The Office. I could binge it every day.
The Office.
I do binge it every day. You'll see a variety of Office T-shirts that I will wear in our videos.
He's already done it.
I'm a huge fan of that show. That's the reason I got Netflix originally, was because The Office was on there and I hadn't seen The Office and I could binge. This is before we even knew what binging was.
Yeah, I started binging The Office before Netflix. Like it was tough. I had to go on like.
I feel like The
weird
Office has
sites to
become
find it.
like the next generation Seinfeld in a way.
It kind of is. It's like that like generation defining show.
Yeah.
It's like it's a show that wasn't as popular in its time as it kind of was once it hit syndication.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forget that Seinfeld almost got canceled after its first
Yeah.
season because it was getting crushed in the ratings
Boy, would that have been a mistake.
by a little show called Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Tim the Toolman Taylor was crushing Jerry
Juggernaut,
Seinfeld,
yeah.
and they moved it to at the time the wasteland that was Thursday night. Nobody watched TV on Thursday night. There was nothing on.
Yep.
And they moved Seinfeld, and I think they aired like they paired it with another show, and that's when it became must-see TV, and you had to watch every Thursday night. And Seinfeld became massive, and Jerry's now a billionaire. And
let us know in the comments what you're binging. You know, I'm not the TV guy here. These guys are. I could use some suggestions. Let us know in the comments below. What are you watching? What should we check out? What do you want to hear us talk about? Go ahead, give this video a like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Go on over to Facebook, Pop Gurus on Facebook, as well as Twitter. Interact with us there. Let us know what videos you want to see us do, what you want us to talk about, and we will see you next time.